What's the matter?
I've got a tummy ache.
Is that why you're still in bed?
When my son doesn't want to go to school, he fakes falling down the stairs, he pretends to have a tummy ache.
I've had my child putting her head by the radiator, so she's hot, so she's got a temperature. I've had one of my children going on the internet to get the symptoms of swine flu.
There could be lots of things happening in school, and if there's a reason for why they don't want to go to school, then we need to find that out.
If you have any concerns about your child's health, always best to go to your GP and address your concerns.
Amari's 6 years of age. He started to express concerns about going to school. He said that he was a bit worried about going to school and also often complained about having a tummy ache and often a headache as well. So that was often his way of kind of expressing that he was kind of worried or anxious about something.
If you've gone to your doctor and your doctor has said everything's fine, there's nothing to worry about, then what you need to do is probably look at the reasons why your child has pretended to be ill.
My son doesn't like going to school because he says he's got no friends. He's got a bit of low confidence and he wants to spend the time with his mum.
Even going up to high school, I would, pretend to be ill quite a lot, and it wasn't so much that I didn't want to go to school. I think the main thing was that my parents worked so hard that I wanted to spend more time at home with them, so it was really an excuse to kind of, get them to stay home more rather than be working, 45, 50 hours a week.
Sometimes children don't give a reason why they don't want to go to school. This is called school refusing, and it might happen after a long holiday, a 6-week summer holiday. It might even happen after the weekend. It could be that there's bullying, or it could be that they don't like to do games. Talk to your child. Keep the lines of communication open. Find out what they're thinking, what they're feeling.
My GP checked out Amari, found out that there were no real health issues. And that's when I started to obviously investigate further to find out if there were any concerns around anything else. And that's when I found out there was a slight issue around bullying with a young girl that was in his class. From that, we were able to work with the school as to how we was going to solve that actual issue. Myself, Amari and his teacher sat down and then through I guess a three-way meeting kind of discussed what Amari's concerns were, and then from there decided how we'd go about resolving those issues.
Talk to the school, talk to the teacher, keep that dialogue open, because once there's dialogue and the lines of communication are open, it can be resolved.
Being a parent, I think it's important to kind of establish some kind of a dialogue with your children to find out how they're feeling, what's happening, if there may be some kind of anxiety that they're worried about. Because I think for Amari being quite young, it's quite difficult for him to articulate or express and say, oh, Dad, I'm worried about this, Dad, I'm sad about that. For him, it's pretty much, it manifests itself in the form of a tummy ache or a headache.